Planting seeds at the beginning of the growing season represents a controlled method of initiating plant development under favorable conditions before exposure to the external environment. This practice, often referred to as seed starting, enables earlier germination, improved survival rates, and more predictable growth outcomes. At its core, successful seed starting requires three primary factors: moisture, warmth, and light. Seeds are typically placed in a fine, well draining substrate, lightly covered depending on species requirements, and kept consistently moist. Temperature stability accelerates germination, while sufficient light prevents elongated, weak seedlings. A central decision in this process concerns the choice of container, particularly between plastic seed trays and biodegradable cups. Plastic containers, including modular trays or small pots, offer durability, reusability, and high control over moisture conditions. Their non-porous structure reduces water loss, allowing more consistent hydration. However, they require transplanting, during which root disturbance may occur if not handled carefully. Biodegradable cups, often made from peat, coir, or paper-based materials, are designed to be planted directly into the soil. This reduces transplant shock and simplifies the transition phase. Nevertheless, their performance varies significantly. Lower quality variants may degrade too slowly, restricting root expansion, or too quickly, compromising structural integrity during early growth. Additionally, they tend to dry out faster due to their porous nature, requiring more attentive watering. From a reliability perspective, high quality biodegradable pots can be advantageous when transplanting sensitive plants, provided they are genuinely decomposable under soil conditions. Products composed of compressed peat or coconut fiber generally perform more consistently than heavily processed or coated alternatives. In contrast, plastic trays remain the more predictable and controllable option, particularly for large scale or repeated use. Their reliability stems from stability, ease of sanitation, and uniform growing conditions. In summary, biodegradable containers offer convenience and reduce transplant stress, but require careful selection to ensure proper degradation. Plastic containers provide greater consistency and long-term usability, making them the preferred choice in controlled seed starting environments.
All right, so right now we just want to take a look at where we are with the seedlings and what we've done with them. We'll just take a we can see the first batch of seedlings. They're coming along pretty well. I'll be able to plant them probably today. We'll take a look at the next one. Now, these are the ones that we didn't use the plastic. We used the bio. And as you can see, we've got just a couple and really not very much activity in there. And that's a bit of a problem. We just, let's say, 3 of them in there. And we'll go to the second bio batch. Got maybe 3 or 4, maybe 3, but I'm gonna say hanging on them. The next one was the next plastic, and we take a look at that, and we've got nothing coming out of there, nothing at all. And then we're gonna take a look at this final one, and we have 1 seedling. So that's about it. The best one was obviously the other ones. We're gonna go take a look at the outside, see how much that has made a difference. So let's take a look at that. And yeah, that's coming along pretty good. So I think that one's probably going to be doing the best. I'm getting quite a lot of salads coming out of there. I think it's going to be a good harvest this year. I think it's going to be a lot better than last year was. And I think that's important. Now we're going to be starting to get planting them here. I'm going to have to de-weed this again. But yeah, I'm going to start planting them here on the side. And that should probably take place a week or so. But I am looking forward to having a good garden growing this year and a lot better than last year. Got a lot better startups, keeping the distance between them. So yeah, looking forward, and I'll keep you up to date.